CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful day.
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward spot. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot. And Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here is Conley. Here's Gobert. Count that one. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. A nice shot by Booker.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Doubled by Bridges. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Six to shoot. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges passes to Booker. Bridges dishes to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovic. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Ball's knocked loose. Crowder with the steal. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Now the dish to Booker. On the pass to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. No good from outside.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
Utah shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness. That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Paul outside. He takes it in, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. Gobert. Over Ayton. And again, it's Utah.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovic, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. The 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul with the steal. One-on-one here. Booker with no one around, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Conley inside the line. That shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges passes to Paul. Inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here is Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bogdanovic finds Conley. Down low, here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Paul with the ball. He has 5. Dishes it to Bridges. Misses the 3. Utah trailing here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. The tray drains the 3-pointer. And the Suns lead by 3.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley, defended by Paul. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre. Phoenix leading by 3. Bridges attacking. Yep, that one goes in there.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Just 5 on the clock. There's the feed to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
The Jazz making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in.
Whiteside.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
The trickery of Paul, he's unpredictable. It is what gets defenders to be overly aggressive.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Oni passes to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. There's the drive.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Paul looking around. Back to Bridges. He dishes it to Paul. To the inside. Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Clarkson passes to Oni. 1:11 left in the first half of the game. The Jazz again can't hit it. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. Bridges attacking. Here's Ayton, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Got a piece of it. Bridges against Ingles. Passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. No good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The pass to Whiteside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Cameron.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Here's Oni. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. They would... And...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point. Basket, good. Whiteside's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Jazz.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Ball finds Ayton. Crowder with it, the 17-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Booker against Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Gay passes to Clarkson. With the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Conley's got his first basket.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. Yes, that goes in. Now just a 3-point Suns lead.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Feeds it to Crowder. Rebounded by the Jazz.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Conley against Booker. O'Neal passes to Conley. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Ball outside. Stolen by O'Neal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And Utah with a change here, too. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Conley, the pass to Whiteside. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Rebounded by McGee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
McGee, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McGee against Whiteside. Mitchell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mitchell's got 8.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. And McGee kicks to Payne. Driving the lane. And it goes down 2 points. And the Suns lead by 3.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Passes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Utah trailing here. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson, Kaminsky out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point guard position.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Drives to the hoop. And McGee kicks to Payne. Back to McGee. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And he converts the layup.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Payne in the post. Covered by Conley. Suns moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. And it's Shamet missing. And now we've got the intentional foul. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. A pass to Conley to take the lead. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Jazz ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. 9 points for Devin Booker. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Conley's shot is off. The Suns leading. Ball with the 3. Here's McGee. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Mr. Gobert. Outside Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Paul against Conley. The shot's good from Paul. And the Suns lead by 4.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. There's O'Neal with the 3. Booker against Mitchell. Another shot. O'Neal misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Conley against Paul. 1:06 left to play here in the fourth. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Mike Conley. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. Kicks to Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive, and they get it back. Gobert finds Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Money!
The youngster is not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Ball outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Hassan Whiteside.
5 to shoot. On deep. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their game.
Night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
And so here's Phoenix. Outside Paul. Into the lane. Got it.
And his handles simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level. Cutting and carving his way wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
Now here's Doncic. Powell passes to Doncic. Out to Powell. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. I mean, he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Now here's Paul. Ayton passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Doncic passes to Powell. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Suns ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Booker. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. And stolen by Porzingis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For 3, Booker.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
Ayton passes to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Paul for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Shoots over Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
His first personal foul.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
And so Powell nails them both. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Crowder. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Hardaway. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open. So you've got to be ready to receive.
Now Booker. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. Over Hardaway. And Crowder in the bucket. On the assist by Booker.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Paul against Doncic. Here's Hardaway. Nails the baby hook. Hardaway's got his second basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ball from deep three-point land. That one doesn't drop. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Pass to Doncic. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Ball passes to Crowder. Booker for three. Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the paint. Crowder with a steal. Bridges right side. That one is off. Good D by Finney-Smith. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges right side. Over Finney-Smith. Bridges misses. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's a three from Paul. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
It's incredible. You hear the stories about Chris Paul and his leadership, what he's done on and off the court. Not just with his team, but the whole league looks to him for guidance and really trusts his wisdom. That's high praise.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Hardaway, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Doncic using quick, active hands. The fast break started beautifully because of it.
Ball against Doncic, and stolen by Porzingis. Stolen by Ayton. Back to Paul. The 3. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 6.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Doncic. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Porzingis uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Bridges. Over Finney-Smith. His first shot attempt. Ayton passes to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Second chance effort. Mavericks with a rebound. Crowder with a steal. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Doncic. Down low. Here's Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
On target from range.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Count that one. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Paul for three. Crowder finds Paul. Bridges with it. Picked up by Powell. Hardaway, a good look. And Chris Paul clears it away.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep three-point range, Doncic pulls down the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Now here's Brown. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Outside Booker. Brown with the steal.
Suns foul. Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. Second team
ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Payne against Brunson. Šarić, the pass to Payne. Back to Šarić. McGee finds Šarić. Here's Payne. Here's Šarić. Just 2 to shoot. Here's McGee to the paint. Šarić, the pass to Payne. Second chance shot. Brown with the block. And they'll keep possession. Jam it, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Brown. And that one's good for Brunson.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Inside. Can they get it? McGee's shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Šarić. And the first half comes to an end. We've got to appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a... And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Brown. To the middle. That shot missing. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns trailing. Up top, Paul. Brunson defending. Paul passes to Bridges. Brown with the block. Back to Kleba. Who poked away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Powell. Hardaway on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Booker finds Paul. Now here's Crowder. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Porzingis. Crowder with a steal. On the break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Out to Powell. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. This for the tie. No luck on that one, and it's Dallas the other way.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Booker for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 6 points.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now here's Doncic. Left side Porzingis. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's Crowder missing. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Porzingis finds Powell. Oh, no good again that time. Pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Now here's Powell. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payne's got his first basket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Payne against Brunson. Kleba passes to Brunson. Back to Kleba. Down low. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside. And when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Outside Payne. Pass to Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Powell passes to Kleba. The Suns clear it. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Shamet. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Suns lead by 5. Well, the Mavericks shooting around 50% of the game so far. And Brunson, here we go. That one goes in. Brunson's got 5.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Good on the shot.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Brunson. McGee with a steal. And here's Payne outside. And that's not going to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead. They're up by... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock, Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the 3. The Suns leading. Here's McGee. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Dallas now. Kleber outside. Misses in close. Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Kleber. Back to Brunson. From the arc. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Back to Saric. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a 9-point Phoenix lead. Outside, Brown. Back to Brunson. Pass to Brown. Uncovered. Another shot. The Suns clear it. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Payne pass to Saric. McGee with it. Here's Shaman. And McGee with the stuff.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Now Brunson. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So it's Phoenix now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Paul into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Suns lead by 11.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Doncic. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. It goes on Chris Paul.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
And here's Crowder from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Powell. The 15-footer. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the layup falls.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Bridges with it. Over Finney-Smith. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Doncic finds Hardaway. The 15-footer. Doncic passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Launches a three. Finney Smith's shot is off. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. For 3, Booker. Doncic pulls down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Seeing that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
And here's Paul. Over Doncic. No good from the wing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they'll get another chance. Here's Finney Smith. Here's Porzingis. Oh, he nails it!
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
Paul with it. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And
he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
No good from Booker. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Paul. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. Good defense by Jokic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And you know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
This one for 3, and Booker kicks to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Crowder.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Over Gordon. Paul outside. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Barton. Inside. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves. And then he makes a quick decision.
Right, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And you watch Porter, unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
It's his first trip to the line. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time. And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Porter, no luck. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Trailing by 4. Bridges finds 8. Booker outside. Jacks up a 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Bridges outside. Passes it to Paul. Hits the three-point bomb. Paul's got 5.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
Now the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They retain possession. Tries yet again. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Paul for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gordon trying to break loose. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice job by Barton as a guard or sometimes small forward to get in there and hustle on the glass.
Booker against Barton. Paul, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix. Here's Murray. Down low and stolen by Ayton. And here they come. Here's Crowder. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
It's Porter outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball passes to Booker. 18 feet out. Rejected by Murray.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Jokic, a beautiful reverse layup.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch on his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bridges for 3. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Barton against Booker. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the defense has to be aware that Jokic is still capable from the mid-range. Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college. And then right to...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Gordon kicks to Jokic, and stolen by Ayton. For 3, Booker. Bridges outside. Barton against Booker. And stolen by Gordon. Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Jokic on an alley-oop, sweet.
Suns trail by 9. Booker outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Murray against Paul. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Down low. Crafty move. And it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets. And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more. And I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Knocks down the three ball.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. Three ball goes that time.
Paul passes to Booker. The dish to Ayton. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Bridges inside. Defending. And it's Ayton missing. Denver leading by 12. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Bridges outside. Outside Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And so we conclude the first half. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and after two quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Shoots the 3. Here's Rivers, stolen by McGee. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Payne.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morris. Takes it inside. Pulls up from the corner. Shoots over Shamet. Morris, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Takes the 3. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Rivers finds Morris. Over to the wing. Here's Dozier. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. Back to Sharich. Johnson for three. A putback. Sharich on the follow.
Sharich being aggressive on the offensive glass, and that kind of activity is doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Johnson. Dozier kicks to Morris. Pass to Dozier. Launches it. Just 5 to shoot. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Sharich. Suns trail by 12. Shamet the pass to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Sharich. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Shamet kicks to Payne. Here's Sharich. Misses from short range. The Nuggets leading by 12. And Brent Sharich, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Payne dishes to McGee. Passes it to Shamet. Now here's Payne, covered by Morris.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
There's the pass to Green. McGee with the block. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Johnson in the corner. McGee in the high post. Pass to Shamet. Back to McGee. Stolen by Rivers. It's stolen by Sharich. Shamet 11 feet out and he hits it.
When he's not spotting up, part of his offensive arsenal is Shamet's pull-up game.
Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Shoots it up. McGee the pass to Payne. And they recover it. Count it. Good. Payne's got 4 this quarter.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here is Morris. 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Morris drops them both. 19 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Paul outside from the arc. Crowder kicks to Paul. For 3, Bridges. Paul passes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And stolen by Ayton. With 1 on the clock, the shot comes out. And so it's the Denver Nuggets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Morris in at the point guard. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. To the inside, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Crowder. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Crowder.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns.
Paul outside. It's not going to go for him.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Porter finds Gordon. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. That's a 2 from Paul. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. That's 12 points for Chris Paul.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there. An efficient shooter off the dribble.
Denver leading by 12. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Murray, the pass to Barton. Clock at 6. And Barton throws it down.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim.
Booker looking around. Passes to McGee. Porter with the steal. Inside. Here's Barton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assisted.
And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit. Constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Such a wide open look.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Now here's Murray. Now Porter. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Deep 2 from Murray. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul dishes to Ayton. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by McGee. Murray against Ayton. To the middle. Here's McGee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray. That one is off.
At the line for Phoenix.
And he sinks the second. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shoots.
2 minutes.
Shot is good off the back rim and in. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Paul with the 3. Denver grabs the miss. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Jokic with it. Barton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 15-point game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jamal Murray.
Guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. And Paul gets it to go in.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Here's Barton. To the inside. Takes a three. And another miss by Denver. Shot and game clock separated by 5. For 3, Bridges. Porter pulls it in. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Nuggets ball. At the line for the Nuggets.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
Inside. And taken away by Paul. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, B.A.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Paul passes to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Takes the 3. Here's Ayton. O'Neal pulls it in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Now here's Conley. About a minute played here so far in the first. And that one drops for him.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Bridges down low. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Ayton. Misses off the left iron.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Booker, the pass to Paul. And he lays it up and in.
Well, you think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Stolen by Bridges. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. It's a tie ball game.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Conley finds Bogdanovic. Now here's Mitchell. Booker defending. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from deep. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
And so he hits both.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Now here's Mitchell. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gobert passes to Mitchell.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Paul, and he drives in. Ayton, it's good on the putback.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's Conley following the score by Phoenix. Here's Gobert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 5 points.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Here's Mitchell to stop the run. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Crowder, that's good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Gobert, the kick out to Conley. They double him with Ayton. Outside Mitchell. The three ball. Nails it from 3. He's got 7.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Paul against Conley. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Here's Crowder. From deep. Paul, shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell up top. Booker defending. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. 3-on-3. Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here. Mitchell double team. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley. Shot is up. Here's O'Neal. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And Mitchell with the slam.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. They grab their own miss. For 3, O'Neal. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Bridges. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, He's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
The Jazz again can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
4-3. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 5.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Gay finds Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Ingles from outside. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns leading. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Clarkson. 46 seconds left to play in the half. Shot is good by Oni.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And here's Clarkson. 23 seconds left in the first half. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from Gay.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Ingles. Oh, it's stolen. Fires from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, give us your... And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Booker against Mitchell. Conley on the attack. Back to Mitchell. Left side Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Pass to Gobert. Tries again. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix shooting 41% in this game. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Paul. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 6.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get 1 to fall.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. And another miss by Utah. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Here's Conley. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group, and the Suns also making a change. Aiden's checked in. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Booker.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Clarkson finds Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Up top, Aiden. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now here's Ingles. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Aiden passes to Crowder. Here's Bridges. Ingles defending. Bridges misses. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Clarkson. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Booker. Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson against Booker. Here's Whiteside. And the layup is good off the glass. Whiteside's got his 2nd basket of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the Suns get it back. That shot is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Down low. Here's Whiteside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now just a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Back to Paul. It'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. 3 quarters of play and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at small forward.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Payne drives. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. The Suns leading. Pass to Ayton, to the middle. Out to Bridges. Puts up the 8-footer. Ayton finds Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul. They get it back. Here's McGee. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. And it's all tied up.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Here's Paul. Back to Booker. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. With the drive. Oh! Gets it so!
Show us some power!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Lots of room. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. They get the rebound. Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the inside. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Gobert. Finished off the break. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Outside Booker. And Gobert with a block. Conley against Paul. Right side Conley. Shoots over McGee. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
Booker against Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Count it!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Conley. Right side Mitchell. For three, O'Neal. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Ayton passes to McGee. Outside for Booker. Oh, bangs home the three.
So such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Mitchell against Booker. The three is up. Here's Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. That'll count if it goes. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's the Suns taking the W.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Dallas, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Down low, here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Paul. To the paint, here's Booker. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Doncic against Paul. Out to Porzingis. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Booker. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
To the right side. Paul dishes to Ayton. Paul goes in. Here's Crowder. Paul. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Porzingis kicks to Powell. Over Paul. Here's Porzingis, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, I like what Porzingis shows there. Excellent. Staying with the shot even under pressure.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. But even then, it's just not a good play.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the middle. It's tipped. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. Crowder with the steal. Pass to Paul. A three ball. Puts up a three. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis picking it over. Hardaway with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Paul. Porzingis with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Back to Bridges. Booker the pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Doncic. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Back Back to Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Paul. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 6.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
That's a 2 from Paul. Bridges finds Paul. Over Doncic. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the...
And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway, and it's Powell in at the center position. At the top of the key, Ayton. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Dallas leading by 4. And here is Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Pass to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get there.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there.
Substitution for the Suns.
Suns on defense. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Left side, Brown. 4 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Payne passes to Johnson. Into the lane. McGee finds Shamet. Back to McGee. Stolen by Bullock. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Brown's got the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Shamet.
2 minutes.
There's Kaminsky. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
Some
foul.
super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Brown. And nothing is falling for him right now. Suns leading by 3. Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Driving inside. And that one, good. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And yes, it's good. McGee's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Kaminsky. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Brunson, no good. Suns have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Bucket is good. And now it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now here's Brunson. Guarded closer. Brown outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. And taken away by Brown. Down low. Brown. Good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that one released in time, but no good. That'll do it for the first half. Suns ahead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression? And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Phoenix leading by 6. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee in its center. Payne can't hit. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Porzingis kicks to Powell. Inside. Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Paul. Enzo Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 6-point lead. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ayton's got his second bucket.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. And it's off from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. Left side Crowder. Booker up top. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Finney Smith. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His impact, his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
To the middle. Here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Assisted by
Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Doncic, and he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Paul dishes to Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of
Doncic against Paul. Down low. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. That shot is off. Phoenix leading by 8. Doncic with the steal. To the inside. Finney Smith.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
The drive by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. And they'll get another chance. Here's Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Defended by Bridges. There's Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Brown is checked in for Powell. Brown comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. The drive by Paul, and the wide open shot from Crowder. Had the space there, but it's offline. Brunson with it. Chris Paul covering for 3. Bullock. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game. Mavericks trail by 8. Brunson up top, defended by Paul. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Over in the corner, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis passes to Brunson. 3-pointer. Bridges with the board.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Suns moving the ball around. The pass to Booker. Bullock with the rebound. Crowder with the steal. Bridges for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Doncic. He's out there with Reggie Bullock. Brown out there with Brown. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Powell with it. Bridges covering. Hardaway dishes to Powell. And stolen by Booker. Bridges kicks to Ayton. With the tip. And Paul stays with it. Paul's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Passes it to Powell. That one misses. Bridges with some nice defense. Deflects the pass. Paul passes to McGee. Doncic against Paul. He lobs it up. And it's Doncic, top of the key. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Finney Smith.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
For 3, Booker, and that one is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
The Suns making a switch here. Haynes checked in. Finney Smith. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Hardaway. Missed inside. Powell with the steal. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proved they're trustworthy.
Payne dishes to Bridges. Poked away. Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns.
Jay Crowder.
Mavericks trail by 3. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Pass to Finney Smith. Porzingis with the ball. To tie it up.
2 minutes.
And he gets it to go. 14 points for Porzingis.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
Booker inside. Blocked by Hardaway. And the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic with the steal. And again, Dallas turns it over.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. Bridges finds Booker. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Ayton dishes to Booker. Back to Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Here's Powell. A shake. And it's good on the way in.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots. Fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Booker against Hardaway. Booker the pass to Ayton. Nice move. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic outside to tie it up. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Payne gets a wide-open look. Triple from the wing.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The three for Doncic. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Payne with it. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
On the western edge of the high. And let's go.
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Driving inside. Pass to Booker. Down low. Shoots from 12. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
To the middle. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Porter against Bridges. Back to Ayton. Jokic grabs the board. Barton with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, I know sometimes it looks out of control, but his dribble play can be effective. Barton there with the handle and the deuce.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Booker against Barton. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. This one for 3. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Bridges.
Porter bringing the D now. Some block shots, some turnovers he's creating. And he's coming up with stops.
Drives to the hoop. And then Porter with the dunk.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett. Starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Here's Gordon. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Outside Booker. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Oh, and the dunk by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn.
Now Murray. Here's Gordon driving in. And Gordon with the big finish.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul against Murray. There's the 3. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. To the paint. Pass to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Booker against Barton. Bridges, right side. Up and over Porter. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got 8 points.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Murray finds Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, the feed for Murray, a score-first point guard, but the setup was nice.
Murray against Paul. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The Nuggets have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. Inside. Crowder with a steal. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
Payne's checked in for the Suns. Murray against Payne. Pass to Jokic. Tries it from 19. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Payne. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Down low. Here's Jokic. 2 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
Jokic has not only started to show the signs of his talent, but he's really galvanized this team and brought these guys together. It's nice to see.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And so in the game for the Suns, Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Murray against Ayton. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's Payne outside. Hits the trifecta. Payne's got 7 points in the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league. That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Bridges outside. Back to Payne. Pass to Booker. The shot no good. Great D that time from Barton. Denver in the lead. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Payne, pass to Booker. To the inside. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Shot blocked. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here.
Nuggets ball.
So it's Denver now. Here's Murray. Left side Porter. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. A lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with the number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Porter, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
The defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. Once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
All right, time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an update on Chris Paul. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Suns. He said it's a neck strain, and they're attempting to loosen it up as we speak. He's ruled out return, and we'll just have to see how long the recovery will take.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Porter finds Gordon. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And he banks in the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Tipped away. Porter with the steal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the half. And here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Porter with it. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Payne, the pass to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now here's Murray. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Booker, the pass to Payne. Now here's Ayton. Crowder outside. 6 to shoot. Booker against Jokic. Booker, good.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
Barton outside. Stolen by Booker. And the first half now in the books. The Nuggets on top, leading by 9. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. And that does it for our...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And the dunk by Jokic.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Payton. Here's Shamet, covered by Jokic. Rejected by Jokic.
And Jokic with good timing over there. If he can do it offensively, why not on the deep?
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From deep, Johnson. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Kaminsky in the post. He's guarded by Porter. Kaminsky can't hit.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out.
Oh, cock it back and throw it down.
Did not see that coming, and all of a sudden, that backboard shake is so nice.
Payton passes to McGee. Back to Payton. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And now the Suns fast break. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. The shot. Stolen. Back come the Nuggets on the run.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. Good chance here for Crowder. And that one's long. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Back come the Nuggets on the run.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. For 3, Booker drains the triple. Booker's got 7.
3 points.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Back to Morris. Stolen by Booker. On the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
And he makes both free throws. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Morris with it. Pass to Rivers.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Morris. Here's Najee. Here's Rivers. And a two-handed jam.
Aggressive move off the dribble. You could see the confidence growing right now for Austin Rivers.
Ayton finds Crowder. Back to Ayton. The shot comes out. Now Denver takes it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Morris against Payne. Pass to Bridges. From downtown, Booker fires from way outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Nuggets have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Morris passes to Green. Throw it down on the lob.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Payne. Denver grabs the miss. And here are the Nuggets. They're on a 14-5 run.
got to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And the Suns shooting only 39% so far in the game. Payne against Morris. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Fires the three. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Morris against Payne. Pass to Rivers. Stolen by Ayton. And so it's the Denver Nuggets looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. In transition, here they come. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Booker with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Now Morris. Pass to Dozier. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here's Crowder from the arc. Offensive rebound.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Payne against Morris. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Booker for 3. That one no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. I'll tell you what, turnovers just continue to hurt them here in this quarter. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. For 3, Booker. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And he lobs it up top. Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, DA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Bridges from behind the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. So it's Denver now. They led the game at one point by 20. Jokic against Ayton. Jokic passes to Murray. And here's Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Murray against Payne. There's the triple. The rebound by Murray. Gordon against Booker. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Here's the 3. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray passes to Gordon. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Phoenix grabs the miss.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Payne finds Booker. Crowder outside. Takes a three. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Gordon. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nuggets.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Aaron Gordon.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Outside Payne, pass to Bridges. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Payne against Murray. And here's Gordon. Porter with it. Oh, deflected. And that's going to be a travel.
Phoenix ball.
.36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Payne against Murray. Here's Booker. The rebound by Murray. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
That's his first personal foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Payne, the pass to Crowder. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Bridges. Connects from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
We got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.